Hello, orienteering friends. Welcome to the last stage of Prague Easter race. So this is a handicapped start, and I still kept quite a good lead on a couple of my friends, but the guys ahead of me, I think it was not really possible for me to catch them. There were like 3 minutes, I think. Maybe if one of them would have done some mistake, or if I would have run flawlessly, then I guess it would be possible. But let's focus on my race. So here to the first control. To be honest, I was a bit hesitant, unsure, but we had enough time to get to the mapping start, and I was able to read the map. So then I decided to go to the right side of this hill and climb it up from that point. And then my like a anchoring point or lead was this clearing. So for me, I was climbing up here, and I was expecting to see some sort of a clearing, and I wanted to follow this clearing to my control. Here the slope was very steep. It was not really possible to run, and there were a lot of runners as well, and so I was looking around here and there, but I think at the end I understood that I need to go along this clearing, and because the control is like behind this hill or on the other side of the hill. Now you can see the control there. I think I saw it as well, and I was trying to find the shortest way to this control. So not bad. I didn't panic, kept calm, and found the control. To control number 2, again, well, basically I took the bearing, and then I was sort of aiming to go around this non-runnable forest, let's say, and I knew that I have to cross the road. On my left there is this fenced area, so a lot of leads to my control here, I would say. It was this shallow valley. I wouldn't call it a valley, yeah. But yeah, and here you can see that there is this sort of runnable, but thicker forest, so that was also leading me to control number 2. Now to control number 3, I decided to go to the left and around this hill. I'm not sure if I went all the way down to that road or I ran through the forest. I don't think so. I have a feeling that I ran through this clearing. There is this road, and I knew that I would be faster there than through the forest. Of course, it's a little bit longer, and probably, yeah, it's just longer, I would say. Running more straightish in the forest would be shorter and I guess a little bit faster. But I knew, at least I had a, like I ran in this area before, so I had a good understanding or a good vision where the control might be. So for me this was like an navigational, from the navigational point of view, it was easier. The difficult part was then, the slope, because as you can see, I was still a little bit climbing, and now it was getting even harder. But the control is somewhere in front of me, so I was quite certain that I will see it soon, somewhere around these rocks. And now to control number 4. I don't know, I think I did some sort of a mistake here. I think now that I look at the map, I think it would have been probably faster to go to the right and along the contour, along this road that is here. So here I should have gone to the right, I think. Instead, for some reason, I decided to go to the left. I thought, okay, it's not that far, but I probably misread or I didn't read the contours properly here. So here it was fine, but then basically around this curve, around this corner, the slope was very steep, and I should have avoided this. Maybe I should have run through the forest, crossed the hill. This part was very physically demanding. I wasn't even running, as you can see. So this was a bad route choice here, I think. From the navigation point of view, okay, right, I ended up above the control, like that was fine, but from the running point of view, I think I would have been faster if I would go to the right around the hill, and if I wouldn't climb up. So now you can skip it. I had a little bit of a trouble when locating or attacking the control at the end, but other than that, nothing really that I would like to point out. So probably I was trying to avoid this small non-runnable forest, and that's why I ended up a little bit too far to the right from the control, but quickly realized it and located it quite quickly. Control number 5, I don't even know why it was there. It's just maybe so that they could give us this next control, which was more about route choice. So this was fairly easy, just follow the valley to the control. Now here from control number 5 to control number 6, again there were probably quite a few possibilities how to get there. I think that once again I didn't really choose wisely. From the live logs, I know that there were people who were running all around this hill, around control number 1, and then basically through the meadows, from the left to the from the meadows on the left to the control number 6. I decided to climb up this hill, which I think was not a good decision because I had to overcome more contours than necessary, and I could have gone a little bit to the left and just where those non-runnable forests end, took it up the hill through this sort of a saddle. You know, here again, probably I'm still not experienced enough. The slope here didn't seem so difficult or so steep, but it was obviously demanding a little bit more than just, you know, running on a flat surface. And my plan was to get to this road to the junction, then on the junction go to the right, check out that valley on my left, and then go straight to control 6 basically. And I sort of followed this strategy. I don't remember having any issue with that, but when I was then checking the live logs, it turned out that this was definitely the slowest option, let's say. I would have to be much more physically fit to win on this control with this route choice. Yeah, so that's about it, what I would say about control number 6. So if you want, you can skip directly to control number 6. So yeah, finding the control number 6 at the end was very easy. It wasn't that hidden. Here I had a little bit of a trouble to decide how to go to control number 7, but I haven't seen any option than just to go straight basically around the meadow to that small path, and then basically straight up to the control number 7. From there is this junction behind the meadow. Yeah, and I think it was intentional from the course setter that you know, basically they wanted us to avoid the meadow or the field and get us to the next like a forest or next group of hills here, which is fine, I understand it. And getting to control 7 from the junction, I don't know how to describe it, to be honest, but here one of my orienteering colleagues basically caught up on me when I was climbing here in this to this hill. So I was I wouldn't say slow, but my route choices were not fast enough. And here, as you can see, I'm trying to run according to the bearing. So, and I think I did a good job following it, but it was physically demanding. Let's say it was hot, and yeah, I'm not so fit. Maybe I'm also not so young. But I was able to follow these, you know, contours and, you know, like, how would you call it? Like all these bumps, it was quite clear to me where I am as far as I remember. And then obviously I was aiming for that small path that is a little bit more above me. I should be getting close to it by now. Then I followed it to the bigger path. Yeah, here it is. And from there to control number 7. So yeah, I would say that I did quite a good job here. Obviously, yeah, because the guy caught up on me, I wasn't fast enough. Anyway, what am I thinking about? Yeah, here he is. You can see he's still pushing it, but not me. So from control number 7 to control number 8, I was basically following this guy, although I was still checking the map where I am, etc. Here is this big stone or big rock, so that was clearly visible, and then I sort of yeah, I would say I follow that guy most of the time. And I also was checking on the hill because I noticed that the control is somewhat on the hillside. The trouble was that I didn't read my descriptions or something. I should have gone up a little bit sooner. I ended up below the control and I had to climb up over this small cliff. So that wasn't very pleasant. And I think it was due me just blindly following this guy. Anyway, let's skip to control number 9 or control number 8, and I will comment on my strategy to control number 9. So from here, this was again a bit longer leg around this, around this hill that is stretched, or how to say that. So first of all, I wanted to go sort of straightish, but I saw all these narrow rides and you know, some sort of paths, so I decided to go more or less along them. And I had this vision that I knew that I was there last year as well, and I knew that I liked it, so I was aiming for the small valley that is somewhat in the third of the leg, somewhere in the middle. And then I was aiming for the edge of the hill. I wanted to go around it, and then I think there was no other option than just to climb up to the top, because as you can see, control number 9 is basically a hilltop. So yeah, this was it. I was a little bit out of focus or something. I didn't attack the control 9 properly at the end, so I had some sort of no, it wasn't that bad. I think control 9 was nice. Okay. Yeah, here this is the small valley that I liked last year, and I wanted to repeat it. Anyway, you can skip to control number 9. To control number 10, well, basically I wanted to avoid somehow this non-runnable forest in front of me, but I don't know, either I wasn't reading the contours again, or I don't know what. As you can see, the direction that I have chosen was not really particularly good, and I ended up in that non-runnable forest that was really non-runnable, and by a brief look I evaluated the situation here, and then I decided to go around, of course, and I lost some seconds, I don't know how much, whatever, but yeah, here I should have ended up straight away, not like that. And then of course here I decided to go straightish and then around the hill, let's say, and I decided to cross this valley, not to run around it, let's say. So here I basically ran down and up again around the hill. So from control number 10 to control number 11, I decided to go a little bit around this small hill here that was in front of me. I think now that I look at it, it was not necessary. I could have run over it. It would have been maybe a little bit faster, I don't know, but here, let's say, I got some sense about where I am, and here I knew that I have to go across this small valley, and I decided to go along this non-runnable forest and find that little path that is getting overgrown now, and through that path get through this non-runnable forest, let's say, and then basically follow the paths all the way to the next hill, let's say. You will see. So you can speed it up a little bit now, and when I get to, there is this, basically when I get below the hill, I will comment it a little bit more. So I think this was quite a good approach and easy for navigation, let's say. I could have gone through that valley and around that non-runnable forest there is a clearing, so use that clearing and cross underneath the hill. That would be another possibility as well. And now from the position where I ended up below the hill, I took a bearing and I was trying to hit these cliffs here. There is this small again opening in front of them, like a tunnel, maybe like a very small tunnel, and yeah, from there this was like again my navigation point, sort of. So after I climbed up through these cliffs, I was expecting to maybe see the control on my right in some small depression or valley. I don't exactly remember what was it. Yeah, so it's this cliff here. So yeah, I used this to control number 12. I think this was easy. Again, I took a bearing. I think I should have read the map a little bit better, because I could have used this small path to get to this small valley and then go through this valley to the control. Instead I went I think more straightish here, and I had to, you know, go down and up again to get to the control. This was not I would say it was not perfect, but really this control was easy. I could see the control from here. I just had to find a way around a little bit. So yeah, I think it could have been better, but it wasn't so bad. Control 13, that was a long leg, and in this undergrowth here, full of blueberries, and some parts were pretty high. It was very hard for me to run. I was already a bit tired, and my legs were not really making it easy for me. I mean, tired, my legs were tired from the endurance and physical point of view. I felt still okay, but yeah, I need to train my legs a little bit more, I think. So I went straightish, let's say. I took a bearing and tried to run straight. I think I'm not sure if it was here. I'm not sure exactly where. I sort of lost the sense of the direction, and from there I think that was the initial trigger for me getting lost to control number 13. Here I saw this small hill in front of me, so I knew that I have to run around it, still a little bit straight. So here still I think I felt okay, quite confident, but now I wanted to get to one of these non-runnable forests, let's say, and run along it, but here I'm still, the direction is still good when I see the live logs here, and I'm not sure why I did the mistake that is going to happen here, but yeah, here I should have not here, a little bit further. So here I'm getting to this big road, and I should have gone to the right, you know, to the right, and I should have continued like for another while, and for some reason maybe I was exhausted and not thinking straight. I followed this lady, and then I didn't realize that I'm on this narrow ride, and I started deviating to the left. I don't know why, because my control was on the right. I probably misread the contours and the hills that I saw in front of me. I considered them too small or something. I don't know. But I started focus on this big hill in front of me here, and I expected the control around the corner here, which yeah, it was a relevant expectation, but as I said, I misjudged completely the size of this hill, you know. And there were many controls placed on this hill as well, so I started going after them. And then when I came to this one control, I realized it's not mine. And then I started climb up this hill because I felt lost. So here I lost nice few minutes. Fortunately, I met a runner who I know, and she gave me advice. Then I realized my mistake, let's say, and yeah, when I realized my mistake, I finally found the proper direction and came to control number 13. But now I would suggest to you just speed it up, because here it took me quite a while to realize the mistake, and you know, to get to a proper place.
Řekni mi, kde jsem, prosím tě, Marcel.
Já teda si myslím, že jsme tady.
To je co? Takže tady, jo?
Aha.
Tak já mám být úplně někde jinde, jo? Jako, že bych byl... Jo, tady na tomhle kopci, jo? Tak díky.
here, for example, it doesn't make any sense to go down. I should have gone over the top and straight to control 13. Here I'm going down, straight down, like 90-degree direction. But I think now I saw the last control and control number 59, and at least I realized where the hell I am. So now I'm going, proper direction, and finally finding control number 13. But yeah, I lost, I don't know how many minutes here, and I still was able to save one place. I saw one of the guys who was chasing me basically, and I was like motivated to to run as fast as possible, not to lose this race. So at least that gave me this kick, and yeah, overall I don't remember the place in this race, but I think I was around 10th place overall after all these 3 races. Maybe it was, I don't know what place. I would have to check the results. I'm sorry for that. But apart from this mistake, I think this race was good performance from my side. There was this one leg where I could have, I think it was from control 5 to control 6, where I could have gone better. Also from control 3 to control 4, I think that leg could have been better as well. But I mean, I didn't lose too much time finding the control. At least I had some sort of good plan, and I followed that plan, and yeah, ran fine. So the only mistake, the big mistake, was this control number 13, and I was fortunate enough that I had good lead on the next runner, so I still saved this place, and I think I only lost like 1 position, maybe 2 positions. And yeah, if you like sandstones and challenging terrain, then I must recommend Prague Easter races. They are always nice, well prepared, and there are like initial races in the spring here in Czech Republic, so there are many shops focused on orienteering present in the area, so you can buy new shoes, new t-shirts, and yeah, basically all new equipment that you need. So for me, I usually buy new shoes here, and I enjoy these races with the friends as well. So yeah, I hope you like it, and see you at my next orienteering adventures.
Młodym długo jest bardzo przyjemny, a od tej deski zaczyna się robić męczący.